Stephen Hawking. The name itself is synonymous with brilliance, black holes, and bending the rules of the universe. But what if I told you the man behind the theories was also a savage prankster, a party thrower, and a guy with some downright quirky habits? Yup, today we're taking a cosmic dive into the unknown, unusual, and unforgettable life of the man who taught us that even in the face of impossible odds, you can still laugh at the universe, and yourself. Let's get started. First up, let's talk about Stephen Hawking's unexpected side hustle, comedy. Yes, while most of us were out here struggling with algebra, Hawking was pulling pranks that would make any college student proud. Hawking once threw a real party for time travelers. He sent the invitations after the party happened. Why? To prove that time travel wasn't possible. Spoiler alert, no one showed up. But imagine being so committed to proving a point that you throw a party knowing no one's going to come. The man was living in 3023 while we were stuck in 2012. Honestly, though, if anyone had the invite and didn't show, you missed the chance to party with one of the greatest minds of all time. Your loss. Next, let's talk about something most geniuses don't have. A sense of humor that could rival a stand-up comedian's. Hawking didn't just do physics, he was pop culture. From cameos on shows like The Simpsons and The Big Bang Theory, to roasting John Oliver in an interview, Hawking knew how to entertain. He had this razor-sharp wit that made him stand out, even among Hollywood's elite. When asked about the importance of humor in his life, he said, "Life would be tragic if it weren't funny." And honestly, that's some galaxy brain-level advice for all of us. Now, let's get serious for a moment. At just 21 years old, Hawking was diagnosed with ALS and given only a few years to live. Spoiler alert. The universe doesn't always get it right, because Hawking lived for over 50 years after that diagnosis. Hawking didn't just survive, he thrived. He rewrote the laws of physics and the rules of living with a neurodegenerative disease. Imagine being told you'll never walk, talk, or even breathe on your own, and then going on to write one of the best-selling science books of all time, A Brief History of Time. Talk about flipping the script. Oh, and side note? He wrote that book one letter at a time using his cheek muscle. So, if you're procrastinating on an email, just remember, Hawking outworked us all with just his face. Alright, let's get into some of Hawking's more unconventional beliefs. For one, he was convinced that aliens exist. And not just the cute, E.T. kind, he thought they might be dangerous. Basically, Hawking was team, don't answer the phone, when it comes to extraterrestrial life. And honestly, I'm with him. Have you seen sci-fi movies? It never ends well. He also believed in the possibility of parallel universes. Which means there might be another version of you out there right now. Hopefully, that version is better at folding laundry. And here's something you probably didn't know. Hawking loved a good party. Despite his physical limitations, he was known to enjoy wine, music, and a lively atmosphere. He once reportedly stayed out so late at a party that his caretakers couldn't find him. Imagine being the smartest person in the room and the life of the party. Goals, right? Stephen Hawking wasn't just a scientist, he was a philosopher, a fighter, and a force of nature. He reminded us that no matter how big the universe is, our ability to question it, and laugh at it, is what makes us human. So next time you look at the night sky, remember, somewhere out there, Stephen Hawking is probably still figuring out the universe. And he's definitely doing it with a smile. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay curious, stay inspired, and maybe don't RSVP to any alien invitations. See you next time.